Hey guys, welcome to Sew It Yourself. So for today's project, I'm going to teach you how to cut and stitch this beautiful cotton top with a collar neck. You can pair this with a skirt, leggings or a jeans pant. For that, I have taken a 1 meter cotton fabric and I'm going to share you how to do markings in it. Firstly, I have cut out the required fabric for the back portion. This is the open side and single layer. So leave some open space and then draw a straight line. The required length for the back portion is around 22.5 inch. And then the width of the fabric is 11 inch. So now I am going to mark the shoulder. For that, I am going to mark 6.5 inch for the shoulder. Since it's a collar neck, I am taking 1 inch extra. Otherwise, I would have taken 5.5 inch as the shoulder. So mark half inch down for shoulder slope. Then from the folded side, mark 2.5 inch as the neck width point. Then join this here. After that, from that point I am going to mark 6.5 inch as the armhole depth measurement. Then join these points. Now mark the chest measurement. So with seam allowance, I am marking the chest as 10.5 inch. So I am taking 2 inch extra for the seam allowance. Then join this till the bottom. I am taking the whole width of the fabric for the bottom. So I am just joining the chest point with the bottom like this. And then from the bottom mark half inch or 1 inch above and then draw a slight curve like this. Then draw a armhole curve. This is the back portion, so draw back armhole curve. And then join these 2 points. From the shoulder, mark 5.5 inch. This marking is for the front portion. So we need to mark in the back portion itself. Then extend these points. Now I am going to cut this. Now I have taken the front portion. So you can see the front portion length. This is around 17.5 inch. So we need 2 parts for the front portion. This is the first part and the width of the fabric is around 18.5 inch. So here also you will get 2 layers and this is the folded side. So what I am going to do is I am just going to place the back portion on the top of it. Before that, I'll just mark half inch and then I'll draw a straight line to trim the raw edges. Now, place the back portion on top of the front portion by matching this point. Just fold this point and then place it here and adjust the fabric to mark the armhole and the sides of the back portion to the front portion. just mark this folded side also in the front portion and also the armhole and the sides. So after this is the other part of the front portion. This one also you have to take 2 layers. So I'll show you the length and the width of this fabric, which is around 7 inch. This is the length, and width is around 12 inch, 12.5 inch. So what I'm going to do is just leave some 1 inch space or half inch space here after the back portion marking, and then in this fabric also for stitching you have to leave some half inch space and then place it here, match the exact point and place it here. It should not exceed that point, and then you need to mark the shoulder and the armhole. From the back portion you have to open this and trace the shoulder, armhole and sides. So that's it. Now I'm going to cut this. Now separate it and trim the armhole and sides here, and also slit the center. Now you can see here we will have 2 layers, and also here we will have 2 layers. Just place it exactly matching the armhole and make a small frills up to here, and then place this first part on the top of the second part and make a stitch here. So repeat the same for the other side also. Just match the armhole and then make the frills, and also this portion also should match. After that you have to start sewing here. Now you can see I have already pinned the fabric, so now I'm just going to make a stitch here. So after attaching this, you have to overlock the edges also. After that, turn this and make a top stitch at the right side of the fabric. Now you can see I have finished attaching. Similar to this, you have to finish the other side also. Now I have taken the back portion and I am going to mark the neckline for the back portion. So just mark ½ inch here and then join this with the neck width point. Now draw the small round neckline for the back portion and then cut this. Now take the front portion. You can see I have finished attaching the front portion. Now we have to cut the neck and the armhole for the front portion. For that, what we are going to do is just place this on top of it and adjust the fabric. And now we are going to mark the neck, and also we are going to mark some ½ inch inwards for the front armhole. So from this point leave some 1 inch space and mark ½ inch inwards and draw a slight curve exactly like this. And for the neck, again what we are going to do is just mark 3.5 inch as the neck depth and join this with the neck width point. Now adjust the fabric and draw a round neckline. Now I am going to cut this. Now open this Now place the back portion. On top of it, place the front portion. And now attach the shoulder. Always make a double stitch at the shoulder. I finished attaching the shoulder. And now I am going to finish this portion. For that I have taken 2 straight strips. Width of the strip is around 2 inch and length of the strip, it depends on the length of the top. So just place the right side of the strip with the right side of the fabric on both the sides and then start sewing here. After attaching, you have to fold it twice to the wrong side of the fabric and start sewing it. Similarly, finish the other side as well. Now I'll share you the sleeve cutting for this top. For that I have taken 2 pieces of fabric. So what I'm going to do is I'll show the length, which is 4.5 inch and width is around 8 inch. So now just fold this. This is the folded side and the other end is the open side. Now mark 4 inch here and also here and then join this. Now from this point, mark ½ inch here and then join this here. Now cut this. And make a center notch. When you open this, this is how it looks. So what you have to do is fold the bottom of the sleeve twice and then make a stitch at the inner edge of the fabric. Before that, we'll finish the front portion. Just place the right sides together and start sewing it. So now trim the excess strip. Turn this and make a top stitch. Now fold this twice at the wrong side of the fabric and then start sewing it. And that's it. You can see here I finished attaching, trim the excess strip. Similar to this, you have to finish the other side also. Just place it here and start sewing it. Now you can see I finished attaching the strip for both the sides. So I have taken the sleeves and also I finished the bottom of the sleeve. Now match the center of the sleeve with the shoulder and start sewing it. Repeat the same for the other side also. I have taken one more strip of width is 4 inch. I will fold all the raw edges like this and then I will place it at the center of the front portion. On top of it I will place the front portion and then I will make a stitch here. So leave some 2.5 inch space or 2 inch according to your wish. Then place it here and start sewing at the center. So just fold all the raw edges and then start sewing it. And now just place this under the front portion and then overlap it and make a stitch. Now place the other part of the front portion and then start sewing it. And that's it. Now I'm going to attach the sleeves. Match the center of the sleeve with the shoulder and then start sewing at one side of the fabric. After that, turn and make a stitch at the other side. After attaching the sleeves with the shoulder, we have to finish this raw edges. So that I have taken a cross piece, just place it at the right side of the fabric and start sewing it. Now trim the excess strip. After that, you have to fold this twice to the wrong side of the fabric and start sewing it at the inner edge of the fabric. I finished attaching. Repeat the same for the other side also. Here you can see I finished attaching both the sleeves. This is how it looks. Now I will share you how to attach the sides. For that, adjust the fabric. And starting from the sleeve round, just finish it till the bottom for both the sides. After attaching both the sides, you have to fold the bottom twice and make a stitch at the inner edge of the fabric. Then I'll show you how to measure the neck for the collar. So just place it like this and take a measuring tape and place it here exactly and measure the neck. So which is around 8.75 inch. So just attach the sides from the armhole round till the bottom. After attaching both the sides, you have to finish the bottom by folding it twice to the wrong side of the fabric. Now I finished attaching, and for the collar I have taken an interface. Width is 17 inch and length of the interface is 4 inch. Just fold this by half in width. So from the folded side, mark some 2.5 inch and draw like this. And the length of the collar is 1 inch. So I am just marking it. After that, our collar is around 8.75 inch. So just place the measuring tape exactly like this and mark it. And draw a slight curve here. And then join it. Now cut this. Now we will place this on the fabric. So here I have taken a fabric. Just place it here. Now iron this. After that you have to fold the raw edges here and then make a stitch. Now trim the excess fabric. And also make a small cuts here. Now I have taken a fabric glue. I will apply it here and then paste it. After that, if I make a stitch, it will be so easy for me to make a stitch. So now I finished pasting it. Take another fabric and place it here and then start sewing it here. I have already pinned the fabric. I'm just sewing it. And that's it. Here you can see I have finished attaching both the sides and also the bottom. Now I'll share you the collar. Just trim the excess fabric here. And make a small cuts here. Now turn this. So just fold it and mark the center. Now place it here. Unfold the back portion exactly like this and mark the center. So I will match both the center and then I will start sewing it. Just I will place it here and then I will make a stitch to the one end of the fabric and then to the other end also. I'll repeat the same. So after attaching this, fold the other side of the collar also and then keep the raw edges inside and start sewing it. I finished attaching. Now I'll make a top stitch at the collar.